New York's classic rock, Q1043.
Welcome back. Jonathan Clark in the studio with Roadcase Royale. That is two fabulous goddesses of rock and roll. We've got Nancy Wilson and we've got Liv Warfield. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
This is really cool, this album called First Things First. I'm going to hold this up right here for the cameras. Let's mention the other people in the studio with us. We've got Dan here, who's going to be singing, who also produced the record, Dan Rothschild, Ryan Waters, and we have in the background Ben, who's on drums, which is basically like kind of the Heart Band, sort of, kind of.
It sort of is. I mean, Liv and Ryan came into my three Heart guys with me, and we plugged ourselves in together. And now we're a little fighting unit called Roadcase Royale.
Wow.
We're starting our first tour bus experience this evening.
Do you have a nice tour bus?
We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
But we know it was built in 2015, so that's a good sign.
That's a good sign. It wasn't built in 1978 or something like that. And by the way,
yellow.
out on tour with Bob freaking Seger.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I mean, God. Mm-hmm. So wait, did you guys ever tour with him, like back in the day in the 70s, or festivals or anything like that?
Probably played a couple festivals together, but we ran into each other here and there. You know, I danced with Bob Seger one time.
Really?
Nice. At an album release party.
Ah, okay.
But I had a boyfriend, unfortunately, at the time, because he was a lonely guy at the time. So, you know, missed my opportunity there. But,
so coming up with a band name, you know, I got a lot of bands in here, and they're like, we had to come up with a band name. We had to go on Google for like 3 days, you know, to see if somebody took our name. But I have a feeling this band name was a little bit more simpler. So how did you get the band name?
Well, we are a inspired democracy in this band. So we decide everything together, and we take a vote. And, you know, you can be outvoted in the band, but it's a majority rule. And so I really like the Roadcase something or other, because I had the Roadcase LLC already. And I figured Roadcase is like Heart in a way, because we've toured forever. And Royale was kind of like the Prince world that came in through Liv and Ryan. So, you know, that was the majority vote. Mm-hmm. But it was a long and arduous process.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
It was.
Everything is taken.
Yeah.
And if it's too weird, you can't remember it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Right.
I always think of the Grateful Dead when band names.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If you're awesome, you're awesome. But I like the symbolism for the road case because, and I think I read something that you said about this. The road case is like, you know, it can get scratched, it can get beat up on the outside, but like everything on the inside is good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you have to have a protective casing to get through the rock life, you know.
So how did you guys meet? How did this all happen?
Well, these guys opened for Heart in at Hollywood Bowl for a couple nights. Mm-hmm. And we said, I saw her on Jimmy Fallon's show. Yeah. With Blackbird, her band. Mm-hmm. And it's like, who the heck is that?
That's cool.
And the energy and just the whole presence. And I was like, let's invite them to play for us at the Hollywood Bowl for the 2 nights. And that's where we came to know each other and started talking about something else we could try to do, because she wants to really rock.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love the funk, you know.
Yeah.
So,
blend those worlds for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is Nancy Wilson and Liv Warfield. The band is Roadcase Royale. Liv, we had this conversation before we went on the air here. The last time I saw you was at a show with Prince, and you started at midnight.
Yes.
At Antone's or something like that in Austin at South by Southwest. Mm-hmm. And I think I left at 4 a.m. and you guys were still playing.
Of course you did.
I mean, I had to fly back to New York. But so great that you're in this band. This is really like rock and R&B jam together and pumped together.
It is.
And Prince, I think, saw a video of you singing Gimme Shelter or something. Is that how that happened or something?
Yeah, he did. Well, there was a background singer. He wanted a new background singer, so I guess he was looking for some other girls, and I was like, oh, don't send that video. He's not going to ever hear from me. That's First off, I'm not going to get a call from Prince, so whatever. Because I forgot about it. 3 months later, I got the call. He wanted to meet me. And then I actually flew into Paisley Park, and honestly, he was just so inviting and just
Yeah.
so relaxed. He just welcomed me into his home. And from then on, he's just like, okay, you better sing. I got you out here. I was telling him the story earlier. Like, he was just, at first I was really shy, and he's just like, I can get somebody in here and replace you. And I was like, oh, no, I better start singing. So after that, he really supported me.
Yeah.
He was very, very generous with his light, and I'm really thankful for that because I learned so much from him.
And
I
then-
can imagine.
And then lucky Ryan Waters over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they always work together.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Check out my guitar player, right? So
Yes. Yes.
then he gets to audition for Prince.
Yes.
No pressure, right?
No
Wow.
pressure.
Not at all.
I just have this weird image of Prince in front of a laptop looking at YouTube, and it just doesn't make sense to me for some reason.
Of course.
But you know what I mean? Anyway, we've got Liv Warfield. We've got
Yeah.
Nancy Wilson. The band is Roadcase Royale. I see some beautiful Martin guitars in the house. You guys want to play a song for us?
Yes. Well,
Sure.
we on our First Things First album, we do a couple of heart songs redos, like we'll do live. And These Dreams is one that was always a big favorite of so many Heart fans, but now it's a different way of saying the song because Liv and I share the song.
Yeah.
So, and it's also going to be in the Aaron Sorkin film that's coming out called Molly's Game.
Oh, wow. Great.
Soon for Thanksgiving.
Either way, this is one of those lighters in the air song, or like now it's like the cell phone flashlight song. You know?
Yes, the cell phone flashlight song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the soundtrack to many people's lives, including mine,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it goes something like this. Spare a little candle, save some light for me. Figures up ahead, moving in the trees. White skin in linen, perfume on my wrist, and the full moon that hangs over these dreams in the mist. Darkness on the edge, shadows where I stand.
Shadows where I stand.
I search for the time on a watch with no hands, and I want to see you clearly. Come closer than this.
All that I remember.
That all that I remember are dreams in the mist. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. These dreams asleep when it's cold outside. Every moment I'm awake, the further I'm away, further Is it cloak and dagger? Could it be spring or fall? I walk without a cut through a stained glass wall.
Weaker in my
And it's
eyesight.
weaker in my eyesight. The candle and my grip.
Words that have no form.
Words that have no form, no form, are falling from my lips. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. These dreams songest silence that I've ever heard. It's funny how your feet in dreams you never touch the earth.
Feet don't touch the
In a
earth.
wood full of princes, freedom is a kiss.
Prince hides his
But the
face.
prince hides his face from dreams in the mist. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. These dreams to sleep when it's cold outside. Every moment I'm away, the further I'm away, further I'm away, further I'm away.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, so good. That is Nancy Wilson and Liv Warfield. The band is Roadcase Royale. Of course, we got Ryan Waters on guitar, Ben Smith on drums, Dan Rothschild singing and also producing this
And
album,
bass.
right?
With the band, yes.
With the band. And I was talking to Dan earlier about his father, Paul Rothschild from The
Yes.
Doors and Janis Joplin, all those great records your dad did. So it's great to see that you have followed in Dad's footsteps
it.
I'll
very
never
well.
get there, but thanks for saying that.
Oh, we also have Chris Joyner, who wasn't able to make it.
Right.
He had to go eat some oysters.
Oh,
So
well, I love oysters too. I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
Yes.
Actually.
Shout out to Chris.
but he's our keyboard guy. Just
Yeah.
so
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Nancy, wait. So you did Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp?
I sure did.
So tell me about that, like, because you're like coaching like a band about how to get this. I mean, I did it once, but yeah,
did?
yeah.
I did twice now. Two of the different ones. They were completely opposite of each other. The first one was in L.A., which some rock guys would train people that either know how to play or don't know how to play some heart songs, and then I come in on the last day and play with those bands. That day I played with 18 different
Wow.
bands. I played at least 18 heart songs because some of those bands played more than one heart song. And the most frequently played heart song was Straight On.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
More than Barracuda, more than
Right. Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
on You or Magic Man.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's fun.
Straight On.
It must be kind of fun, right? It's a different
It
role.
was, I didn't know exactly what it was going to be like at all. And I went there and I came to kind of realize how cute people are. Like, they just want to be in a rock band. And like, Jesus, I'm so lucky I'm in a rock band.
It's not a bad job.
It's
I
a
mean, if
good
you think
job.
about it, yeah.
I mean, there's parts of it, but
Whoa.
there's not a lot of comfort zones down in the trenches. But the playing part is the part that's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then the gelling of the
People are just
band
so
when after they rehearse and everything too for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
but people are so sweet about their music and what they love and what it means to them, and it's just a great thing. So.
Her name is Nancy Wilson. Liv Warfield. The band is Roadcase Royale. First Things First is the new album. They're going out on tour with their good friend Bob Seger. All the tour dates, roadcaseroyale.com. I want to play Cover Each Other from the new album. What can you tell us
Yeah.
about this song, and then we'll
Yes.
crank it?
Well, this song was a jam that emerged from the band itself, with some lyrics that emerged mostly from me that I wrote for my husband Jeff when he was going through a kind of an excruciating life change. And so it's just it's a message of support when you love a friend as much as you love a loved one. You're there for them regardless. And so it's unconditional love.
So we're
That's
going
what
to
it's
play it
about.
right now. Let's hold up this awesome. Look at this band. How great is this? This is fantastic.
Yeah, they
These are great
polish up
photos,
pretty good.
Nancy and Liv. And here's here's Nancy and Liv on the back. Everyone should go out and get this new album, Roadcase Royale. First Things First. Check them out on tour.
September 22nd.
Yeah, September 22nd, and then all the tour dates at roadcaseroyale.com. Ladies, guys, thank you so much.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
Thank you,
us.
Jonathan.
New York's classic rock. Q1043.